thing in the morning. I mean, the first thing in the morning when you open your eyes, when you wake up, that is when your day actually physically starts. It's not when you are starting to work or when you're starting to do your routine. Your day actually starts where your vibration is first thing in the morning when you wake up. So these are just simple little keys that we have that we've put in place throughout our lives on different strategies that we use, maybe different systems and different routines. So when you learn from yourself about all the vibrations and the auras that are around us, when you learn that there are keys, and we all have different keys that we use to get ourselves through our lives. We have different key steps, we have different key routines, we have different keys that are actually part of our own harmonic energy. So when you learn your harmonic, this is where you vibrate. And it is actually a vibration. No, hold on, alignment. Got it. Okay, so the keys to harmonic vibrational alignment. We all know we have to be in alignment with what it is we're wanting to create, with the life we're wanting to have. We have to be in alignment with that part of our lives. And also, everything you want, whether it be a home, the job, the business, everything out there has its own vibration. And there are different steps, and there's different what I call keys. Because we all have different keys that we use to get where we want to go. And there's different vibrations, there's different thoughts, there's different energies for each one of us individually that will open those pathways up and open those doors. So if you're constantly vibrating at a frequency that has you not getting what you want, that has you not succeeding, that has you not on the path of being happy, of being grateful, of being that person that is just soaring and being so much more than you ever thought you could be. If you find that you're not vibrating at that level, then you're finding that you're vibrating at a lower level, then you're going to be more constantly getting what you are vibrating at, which maybe it's not what you really want. So the vibrational key was kept a secret for so long. There have been centuries where secret societies and different ways have put this on the back burner and said, well, we can't tell people, we can't explain this because people they will use it and they will get more money and they will get more success and they'll be better than we are. Well, those are secret societies. You know what? This has come a long way. But it's actually harmonic vibrational alignment. And it is not a secret anymore because we've all learned over the years, these past years, especially in this past last year, we have been talking more and more about vibrational alignment and how the harmonics of it, which is quantum physics, it explains everything of how energy flows and moves and how it attracts and how it repels. So when you know people who are in harmony with what they want, you've maybe seen those people out there. You may be seeing those people that they just get whatever they want. Everything just comes easily to them. Everything's just always in line. You've seen those people out there. Well, what it is they are in, you got it, harmonic vibrational alignment. Because like attracts like, and we all know this to be true. And when you are in a group of people where, like a group, for example, if you belong to a group of people and there's always seems to be something working, everything is working right, and these people are all vibrating at the same frequency, which means they're talking about the greatness that they're doing or the systems that they're creating and the success that they're having. And by doing that, they're all vibrating in the same frequency. So when you're around people like that, when you're in that group of people, that energy is going to combine and it's going to be united because we're energy and we're all connected in one way or another. And it's a critical mass is what it is. It's a critical mass, and when it's focused energy, when you get into a group of people where the critical masses are using the same energy, like say you have 10 successful people in a room, and you have 10 non-successful people in a room. What's going to happen is the successful people are just going to click over here, and the non-successful people are going to click over here. Well, they always will flow to each other. This is a good way to describe critical mass, because like attracts like. So the non-successful people will migrate to each other because they have more in common. They have more to talk about. And the successful people have more in common because, yes, they have more to talk about. They have more in common. So when you can break away from that part of not having and put yourself in the mindset and the frame and the vibration of having, that's going to change your critical mass. It's that easy, and it's a simple key that switches in the brain that says, I am vibrating at X number of frequencies, the hertz are here, I am successful, I am prosperous, I am motivated, whatever it takes to get you going. So, but the more focused energy with the harmonic vibrational alignment will attract more of that back to you, which means not only will it attract what you are desiring to create, but it will also attract more people. And when you get more people that are on that frequency that you are getting on, and if you want to be on, when you can attract more of those people back to you, what's going to happen? You are going to have more critical mass around you. It is so easy when you look at it that way, because just because this is a secret that has been hidden away for centuries doesn't mean we can't use it now. And it's basically the same principle as it was back in the 1800s, 1700s, when, everything starts in the imagination. Everything starts with a dream. Electricity started with a dream. It started in the imagination. Flying started in the imagination. Right? Having a factory to mass produce items started in the imagination. The right way to plant vegetables and trees and different things all started in the imagination. Agriculture all started in the imagination. So use your imagination to explore and to flourish. Your imagination is also a way of visualizing. And when you can visualize what it is you want, maybe it helps if you look at pictures. If you're wanting to live a certain lifestyle, what does that lifestyle entail? Is that lifestyle one of freedom? Maybe you want to be able to have commercial flights. Maybe you want to be able to have private flights. Maybe you want to be able to own your own jet. Maybe you want to be able to explore the world and go on long trips and work anywhere in the world on your laptop. Whatever it is, you have an imagination. Yes, you do. You used it a lot as a child. So let's break it out and use it some more as an adult. You have an imagination. You also have inspiration. You also have a subconscious that when you can implant the vision, the picture, the why onto your subconscious mind, you're going to find that you are going to get more and more of that, because the subconscious mind does not know what is real and what is not. So look at what you're doing and look at how you are coming about. Look at the vibrations you're putting out. And we had a group chat earlier today. I want to share this with you here. And it was a question that was asked was, what do you do when you walk into a place? A store, some place of gathering, whatever place you walk into. And there is a negative vibration. There is just, it's not happy. What do you do? Do you walk out? Do you stay? What do you do when you do that? Now, there were a lot of different answers to that question, because each one of us will have our own answers. The question ask yourself is, what do I do? Most of us don't even realize it until we're already in the store. We're already doing our shopping. We're already doing that. And then we realize that there is this, maybe it's the people. You're not resonating with the people in there. You're not on the same wavelength. Just know one thing here. You cannot change other people. They have to change themselves. So if you're doing that and you're going through your day and you keep running across people that are not resonating with the same vibration as you are, just be your own happy self and ignore, push away. You don't have to be in connection with that energy. If you choose not to allow that energy into your area, into your vibration, you can block it out. You don't have to have that. That's why you see so many successful people out there who different things happen that come their way, and for some reason it doesn't affect them. That's because they're in harmonic vibrational alignment with what it is they want, with the life they want. Know what kind of a lifestyle you want to live. If you're not living that lifestyle now, what does that life look like? Where are you living? What country are you living? Are you traveling? What home are you living? What kind of home are you living in? Do you travel a lot? Do you have vacations? Do you have financial freedom? Ask yourself all these questions and write it down. I suggest you journal and write everything down in your journal. The life you want to have, the life you have, and do a pro and con. What is the cons of the life you have now, and what are the pros of the life you have now? And do the same for the lifestyle you want to have. What are the pros and cons? And meet them in the middle. And a lot of you will find out that you're happy with the life you have. You just need to make a few little tweaks. Maybe get some more income coming in. Maybe you just need to change things up a little bit. Or maybe you have the income and you just need to get the right person to share it with. Whatever it is. You have the vibrational frequency to be in alignment with whatever it is you want. Because like attracts like. So if you're looking for the right business, if you're looking for the right systems and strategies that you're learning, put all of those to use. We all have skills right now that we can use. Depends on what your skills are. You may need to tweak them a little bit. You may need to grow a little more. You may need to learn a few more. So whatever it is, just know you're not alone. There are groups out there, there are people out there who, when you get into that group where there is so much of the harmonic vibrational alignment energy going on, where people think the same, they're on the same path, they're on the same frequency, it's going to rub off onto you too. And you will become more in tune to what's going on. You will learn more systems. You will learn more skills just by being with these people and just by learning from these people. You can do a lot of that by listening to videos. Sometimes you have to listen to the video 3, 4, 5 times. That's okay. However often, I have videos that I listen to people, and I've listened to them 50 times already over years. And you know what? Every time I listen to it, I get another piece of the gold nugget. I get something else. So keep in mind, you may have to listen to something more than once. And always look up in the description in the header, whatever video, whatever post you're looking at, because there's always a gold nugget sitting there somewhere waiting for you to take advantage of it. So grow yourself, be in alignment with what you want, and be focused with the masses of the group you want to be in if you're not already in there. Or maybe you're in there and you're just not fully committed. If you're not committed to have what you want, then you won't ever get it. You'll stay one step away from it, and that's not a way to go. So I suggest nobody stay a step away. Always move forward. Learn what you need to learn, and be committed to yourself, to what you need, and to the lifestyle you desire, because you deserve to have all you want. These are simple little keys, and I just call them keys because they are keys that open the, as a gnat, that open the doorway to more and more. that is right there for you. Most of us are sitting right there on the cusp, waiting for the door to open, when all we have to do is reach out and turn the handle. If that's where you're at, then I suggest you come on over and join us over here, because we have so many keys to open doors and so many systems and strategies that we're teaching. So take a look at what we're doing. It may resonate with what you want to do if you're not already doing it. Okay? Again, this is Harmonic Vibrational Alignment. It's a simple key that opens the doors.